Hello everyone, it's nice to say hi to you. Special greetings for my teacher for this course. It's called Language Forms and Functions. My name is Gerson Ochoa. I live in Cali. I am an English teacher, and it is my pleasure to be a part of the group. And you can find me on Skype like eroba@hotmail.com. And straight on, I'm just gonna answer the questions. And the first one goes, how do you compare the quotation from Wallace Chafe at the beginning of the chapter with the purpose of linguistics? In this quote, Wallace affirms that there is like an imaginary glass panel between the speaker and the listener of languages. He also says later on his writing, the linguistic work is about describing a language, and it is not about prescribing what people should do. And so my personal answer is just that's what linguistics is about, just being able to describe what you mean despite the obstacles of language differences. The next question goes, why do you think some people approach the study of linguistics with apprehensiveness? Is your case? Actually, about this matter, I have a lot to say since I can't boldly say that I've learned how to speak English just by myself. Um, I had to go through apprehensiveness, and this was due to the fact that at the beginning you feel like it is impossible to speak kind of language. For real sounds like however connected sounds without any form. But when you dive into studying that language you are interested in, you realize that it is just a matter of time. Needless to say, it also requires dedication and discipline. But from my own experience, I'm going to jump to the branch and say that anyone is capable of learning another language, but they are not willing enough to go through the process, which is kind of a little bit slow. But eventually, when you keep studying languages, in this case, the one you're interested in, you realize that there are plenty of similitudes and you are able to see how similar the languages can ever be. So you start finding it easier to approach your goal. So to sum up, I think some people approach the study of linguistics with apprehensiveness just because they're not studious enough to reach their approach. So I am fully persuaded that it's not my case, but because I really got into studying English, so that pretty soon I got it right. And then I quote, start the process as a child, naturally keep on putting a lot of linguistics in your brain and it'll um, give it the time it takes to process, the information, and just remember and never forget, don't ever stop, don't give up. Here have here is the other question, which goes, is linguistics about correctness in languages? Uh, According from my own experience, linguistics is about knowing a language in terms of how it really works and which the differences between your maternal language and the new one are. Then the next question goes, what are the name of the greatest contributors of linguistics field? How we label each of them, for example, Ferdinand de Saussure, the father of modern linguistics. Here I have this quote from McCabe 2011, and it goes as follows, and it says, in the 20th century, the word of Ferdinand uh, Swiss linguists were widely considered to be the father of modern linguistics. So that he brought about a change in the field, while his son published very little after after his death in 1913. His colleagues and students published notes from his teachings as a book entitled Curves the Linguistic General, in which Saussure defines the field of linguistics. Okay. According to the previous station, I will double Ferdinand as the one who crossed the line and taught us that learning new languages is not as hard as people think it is. Since he immersed himself into it as soon as possible, he aimed everyone to know it. Now, and point number 3. Here I have chosen 3 parts of speech. Noun, which is, as a definition, is a very large class of words which refer to entities such as persons, things, substances, places, and abstractions of various kinds. A noun can be the head of a noun phrase and therefore the chief word in indicating this subject, object, or verb. And then verb as a definition is a large class of words which indicate events and states of affairs or which held quality the reference of the verbs. And a pronoun as a definition is a class of words which fill the position of the nouns or noun phrases which substitute for, let's say, or cross-refer to all expressions. Here I have 2 examples of it, and then I have here this first sentence which goes, I have been studying English for over 10 years. Then I start with a personal pronoun, then I have an auxiliary verb. Here is the main verb as a gerund form because the construction of the structure. Here the word English, which stands for the noun of the sentence. In this case, have a preposition, an adverb, adjective, a noun. The next one is pretty much the same. Here I'm just starting with a personal pronoun, then I have an adverb, which is for giving me, some information about the verb, and here I have the relative pronoun. Here I have the auxiliary verb, which is to be. Here I have the main verb, which once again is a gerund verb because of the construction of the sentence. Here I have a preposition, which is giving me the infinitive form of this verb, which is going to be the main verb of the sentence, and I'm finishing with a noun. And there you go. That's pretty much what I have to say. Excuse because of my pronunciation. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was gonna be to record this video. Greetings and God bless you all. Have a good time over there.